Ugh. Well, they'll probably will do if it keeps doing that.
Ads started for 90 seconds.
Right.
Jude, mate, what do you want to do tonight?
Everyone's getting their alerts
Same
back
thing
again.
we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain.
There we go. Makes me look a bit more healthy. Oh. Annoying. Right, where's that going? Double Friday. Double Friday.
Warp drive active.
Adverts have ended.
Oh, sorry about that. Wow. Just the perfect time for Windows deciding that that was the perfect opportunity for it to do the update. Like, fuck off. Seriously.
Warp drive active.
Right. There we go. I think I've got everything up and running again. I don't think I'm missing anything. I don't think... Oh, no. Oh yeah, I got you by previous, fine.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Everything looks okay now. I think. That's annoying. Very annoying. Well, thank you for sticking around, everyone. Appreciate that. God. Still, it'd be nice if Windows decided that. It would nice to have decided Windows didn't decide to randomly restart my PC when it likes rather than anything else. There's got to be a way of getting around that.
Warp drive active.
Confessor with a 10nm afterburner. Bye, Kevin.
Warp drive active.
Hang on, I'll do. I'll redo all the adverts for people. There we go. Why are you that way around? There we go.
Warp drive active.
Jesus. They actually buffed the Confessor last time. It got a bit of a boost. Are we in the center yet? Yes, we are. Okay, now we'll continue to look for our little friends, the
Warp drive active.
oh. Hey Stoffel, I put a message in Sniper's Nest. If when you get a second, and you're not having to go through everything else. It's a funny looking Confessor. This is not a Confessor, this is a Jackdaw. There we go. Put the window there. Jackdaw with hams. Good luck with that. Sure if I could get heavy assault missiles on it. Yeah. You might be able to squeeze. You might squeeze someone. Not without a significant amount of extra CPU and power grid. You can't. We can even find these places. Well, people put oversized modules on things all the time, so that at the very least doesn't actually surprise me in the slightest.
Water Sucker has estimators, clarifier.
Yes, I want his wiki. I don't want to hear him. For somebody who likes to promote his own info and thinks his info is like the best, it's very difficult to find it unless you bookmark it. Right, Water Sucker. And systems 2 jumps from any storm's center. Okay, so we actually need to be on the outside of the storm, not in the middle of it.
Warp drive active.
At least according to Erst's wiki. We'll see how that pans out, but yes.
Warp drive active.
So we're going to try and do as many of the Yule Lads as possible on this character, and then we'll get into some of the other bits and pieces. I wonder if this...
Warp drive active.
I've just seen a... some definitely some friendly faces in local right now. Go face! Welcome on in. Good to see you. Oh. Interesting. You're stuck in Trigvaliant. You're in Pockford. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not a good place to be. Doesn't look like we found anything even remotely close in that one. Wondering if I actively buy geckos to hoard them. Probably. Yes, probably. It's quite difficult to get out. You need to find an NPC structure that is selling filaments, exit filaments, to get out. How did you manage to get in there in the first place? Assumed you got a filament to get in. Oh, you wait for a home filament. Okay, fine. Then you'll need something that has a similar. You was misled. Yes, that does not take you home. Really does not take you home. Oh, Rambo raid. Thank you very much, Mr. That's George. Welcome on in, everybody.
The Mad Rambo raided with 370 viewers.
That's amazing. And the host over on Kick. Thank you very much. Blackheart, Alvaron, Kronos, Eggshell, welcome on in. Crispy Bunny's here as well. Outrima, hello, hello, hello. Mr. Rambo there. We just had a catastrophic failure.
The Mad Rambo hosted with 29 viewers.
Thank you very much. We have just had a catastrophic failure of Windows deciding to do an update right in the middle of the stream. Nerozen, Evil Kagori, Evil Kagor, Crispy, Ludicrous, Outrima, Will Virgin, welcome on in. Thank you very much, Mr. Ram, for the double raid. And you got the long one. Well done, Kronos. It's all going off. So what do you need to get out? You need... I can't find it now. You need either an extraction filament, something that looks like this, the proximity 5 extraction filament, or a noise needlejack filament that will take you out of Popfin rather than in, or a glorification. But you'll need one that's going to take you out of there rather than in. Thank you very much. Welcome on in. Numbers skyrocketed. You need to learn to eat. Absolutely fine, Mr. Rambo. Thank you very much for the raid after your massively long stream. Welcome on in, Rambo viewers. Windows just decided that it was going to give me a forced update. So our stream just died in the middle of it. But we're back now, and bigger and better than ever. Hello, Acorn. Welcome on in. Thank you very much, everybody. We are actually out in Nullsec. We are lurking around inside. We are ADFU undocked today rather than Care Bears. We're having a little hunt around for some mule lads. I can see some familiar locals in familiar faces in local as well. So we're in some safe area of space right now. How is everybody doing though? Welcome on in. Good to have you, everybody here. We got a winter raffle going on. If you manage to get to a level 5 hype train, we will be giving away 100 plex. So kiss off a... Yeah, if that's an option. Ooh! Boss fight. Everybody get into the boss fight.
Unscheduled, but Windows is as usual a smeg head.
Yes. Ooh. It's all going on. Hello, Swiddle Spaz, Flyboys, Indonis, No Fears, up Vasilov. You're getting hellos again because we've restarted. Let's analyse and see where we're going. We need to DM an audio clip. Perfect. DM me an audio clip. Nice. It sounds fun. Hello to Boogaloo. That's it. Yes, no fear. Right, we're out looking for some Yule lads. We need to find our water sucker. 5 to 10 seconds, yeah. Would be ideal. Not crazily long, but
Am I
it
jumping the gun,
overtakes the stream,
Warwick,
but
or are the words,
long
I
enough.
have a cunning plan, marching with ill-deserved confidence in the direction of this conversation?
Eve Tear, Dwarf, hello, hello. Not anything there. Just doing a quick rescan and find a few other bits and pieces. Sure we'll find them in a minute. It's not looking promising there. As long as you scan, if you're looking for the Yule lads, make sure that you scan individual. You can just get your combat probes out at 1 AU and then scan planets. And 9 times out of 10, you'll find them almost immediately. You just need to make sure you find the right one. Hello, Captain Ryko. Welcome on in. There's a big boss fight going on at the moment. I'm finding plenty. I'm just not finding the ones that I want to start the track off, because you need to do them in a set order. And apparently there's the Odysseus. It's the Odysseus Aurora Universalis skin is the reward for doing all 13 Yule lads in the right order. I was just warping Poco to Poco. Yeah, I mean it's whichever way around you want to do it, but yeah. They seem to be spawning around planets or moons, which makes things a little bit easier to find. Makes them easier to find. Let's be honest. That's a good reward, but not a task I have any interest in trying to complete. I think it might be possible. I think it might be possible that you just do it, like if you just scanned and killed as many of them as you could find in a small amount of time, you would probably end up eventually over the course of the month doing the track anyway. I think personally, but yeah. What do they drop? They eventually drop the Odysseus, Aurora Universalis skin. Oh, the boss won. Unlucky, everyone.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
I see a Vanity and a Rodney. They're all out pissing boot in their showing off and flying out in their expensive ships.
Warp drive active.
That's true. It's possible. Murderous bosses. Also, I think it's probably just a case of the more that you can level up, the more chance you've got of fighting a boss. So I installed the Tangier monitor overlay. So God knows what that's going to do.
Warp drive active.
Oh. Well, it's not giving us what we want right so far.
Adverts have ended.
Oh, you died. Unlucky man. Yeah, Popfun is not an easy place to get out of. You don't want to use any of those filaments unless you're absolutely certain of what you're doing, and B, where you're going to end up. But nothing is forever. 45 million can be gained back very quickly. I've lost billions in a day before. It's all recoverable. It's like I'm doing this to make money and I've lost more than I've made. What you want to do is you want to start low and work your way up. You want to start prudent and work. If you're looking for some relatively simple content, bootstrap theory. Yes, this. Or Samuel Vine's is theory of boot economics. If you've ever listened and read any Discworld books. Ships are Apo, even in the depths of Popfin. No. Still nothing. Why are you giving me that hole? Fair enough. That's a good start. Data mining is data exploration is a fairly safe space to start in. You're not going to make too many mistakes out in that sort of general area. Whenever you're scanning something down, the sites themselves have a difficulty rating. Like there's some that are easier to scan than others. So start with the ones that are easier to scan and then work your way up to the ones that are more difficult to scan. It's probably a good general rule of thumb. Still not finding the dude that we want. C1 to C3 wormhole data is the next step. Yeah, I was doing pretty well until Popfin. Well, yeah, just rebuild. Get yourself another ship. You'll lose more ships. You'll lose countless ships. You can always come back from... You can always come back from anything. Good thing not to listen to absolutely everything everyone says. Wait, waiting 5 hours to see if a walk is in an asset safety container. Ugh. Nope. We're not finding the dude that we're looking. Wait, these are not the lads you were looking for. I'm after a water sucker at the moment. Alright, he's not anywhere nearby there. Let's hop 2 jumps and see if we can find him. Oh, I'm not... we're not in that area of space, I'm afraid. Vasilov, we are quite a few jumps away
Every
from
time
that.
I hear water sucker I giggle a little smeg head.
Hence the OPSEC around the bottom of the screen. We are very much not in that area of space right now.
Warp drive active.
I will find you and I will steal your water sucker. I'm sure we'll find. Sure we'll get there. We'll be all right. $8 mil from daily gold is taxed. But it might depend on which.
Water sucker? Who's naming these things? A toddler? Can I hunt down a binky and a blanky next?
Warp drive active.
It gave you 76. Could it be your corp settings? Yeah. Your corp may be taking tax off you. Love that. Love that. Thank you, Zalatra. Nope. I'll find him. Yeah. And then they go and they do stuff with it like ship replacement programs and stuff like that. We hope. Nope. Warp into a drainer. Nice. Found a ration grabber, a recycler raider, a fuel stealer. Just not the one that I actually, not the one I actually want. It's very annoying. Yep.
Warp drive active.
Right, I'm going to grab a quick drink. I shall be right back, and whilst we're cloaked on the gate. There we go.
Warp drive active.
Let's get rid of that. Caldari Prime! Unlock. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Hello, Mr. Prime Pony Club. How's things? Oh, jumped into a little bit of Mr. Amber's stream earlier this morning. You were very, very quiet, just so you know. I could turn the volume up, and you turn the music down and everything, and it was all okay. But it was
Warp drive active.
quite difficult to hear at one point. You see where I am? That's fine. Come find me then. Mumble stream is go. Mumble stream is a go. So weird seeing the jackdaw staring at the stumpy jackdaw for so long. I could up something in the neighbourhood to go and greet visitors. It's true. Although one of your characters was pinged in the intel channels. I'm not sure why they pinged you. I was looking through the list and I was like, well, I'm pretty sure he's a blue. Oh, I see. Ah, I gotcha. Hey, Zeticus, welcome on in. Right, we're here. There's nothing local. Fortunately, we're the only ones. Thank you, Stoffel. Appreciate that. Otherwise, I'm going to be naked on stream. And nobody wants to see me naked on stream. Nope, nothing here. There we go. There's 2 more planets that we need to scan. $717 million. I'd love that one, but I don't think I've got that much money. What about this one? Wow, I just changed direction. There. Equal? No. We don't. If we keep not finding anything, then we'll have a look at changing up what we're doing. Nope. Well, they're all being very arsey in particular about not spawning in.
Warp drive active.
There's the Discord link at EveUni. Discord is boring. Exclamation mark Discord. Yeah, it'll come up, or it's below. If you have a little look at the Discord stuff at the bottom. There we go. Swiddle. Welcome on in. Or Woody. Right, go that way. Taking the flycatcher off the gate. Ooh. Diamond mining badges. Thank you.
Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
I'm not setting a destination to Jita. I know it's only 28 jumps away, but that's... No. Just no. Thank you very much. We'll put that on there straight away. As soon as I click on the right thing. There we go. Perfect. Now we're not naked anymore. That's a vast improvement. Nobody wants to see a naked streamer. Well, naked male streamer anyway. Sure. But I think it might be against terms and conditions if you have a naked female streamer. We are not. I got a few more stations. I got a few more systems to check, and then we'll call it and find something else to do if I can't find this water dude. I see the Icky Skin in-game channel. Yes, you posted it there. Rainbow Icky. I believe I'm in the right sorting system, yeah. So if you fancy a Stoffel, Stoffel original, OG Stoffel skin, Stoffel has a set of rainbow skins out. Very reasonably priced, I think, for normal skins. I think he's doing himself a bit of a disservice, actually. But that's the Ikitursa one, which is very smexy, let's be honest. And I'm sure there's plenty of others. Uh-oh.
Warp drive active.
I nearly got ganked then. That was close. Oh. Which one? That one? Really? I love that. I love that colour. That is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous colour. was close. At least I was paying attention. Yeah, there's black with a green shine. Sausage to the honey badger. Oh, sorry. I had a minor heart attack there. I was just getting targeted as they saw me.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Little mini heart attack then. Alright, we're all good. Actually, let's set destination for here. Then set waypoint for here.
Warp drive active.
Don't know what to do certain station for the last 2 hours. Fair enough. We're out here not earning any money. There we go.
Warp drive active.
You can't lock me that fast. Don't even try it. I've got a sub-sec in propulsion mode. I've got a sub 2 second align time.
Adverts have ended.
You'd have to have a very special ship to lock me faster.
Warp drive active.
We're finding the dudes, but we're not finding the right ones. It's very annoying. There's an ectoplasm skimmer and a recycle radar that I'm picking up already, but they're not the ones that we actually need. Well, if we don't get any luck, then we'll go switch to scanning some of the sites. Nope. Freeze the thief. Still not the one we're looking. Still not what we're looking for. So what is everyone else up to this evening? Lurking around. No, Rash and Grabber, Recycler Raider, Freezer Thief. But none of the actual ones we were... You know what, let's just go and shoot something. Because otherwise we're going to be here. Maybe we'll cause the others to actually spawn in. Cooking skins. Sitting on our home station, I'm afraid to go to those ships from CJ. That's fair enough. Nope.
Warp drive active.
Finish the track and now to make the ship.
Warp drive active.
Is there anything good on the track? Well, there's a blueprint for a ship that
Warp drive active.
that didn't get me anything. There's a blueprint for a ship that is going to be very limited in edition. So that looks to be fairly fun. Wait, what?
Warp drive active.
I rescanned and I still can't find the ship that I'm looking for. Oh, hang on. Okay, that's fine. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I didn't add it to the overview because they didn't start as standard for the overview. He's walked out. After seeing the crap looks, I've not been encouraged to start the event so much worse than previous years. Yeah, that's fair enough. What's the range on this? 9,000. Yeah, it's... To be fair, I think it's entirely down to doing... I think it's entirely down to doing as much of the... just doing the event track for the event. It's the thing is, though, is like... Crimson Harvest had actually a decent return rate on investment. Like, we actually got a reasonably decent amount of stuff out of it. I didn't get anything out of that one. I don't think it was rushed. Right, storm forward base. Let's just see if blowing some of these guys up actually gives us half decent. Half decent loot. To be honest, we were having a whale of time doing them in combat sites. No, nothing in that one. It's not spawned any more in, but it's not here anyway. I'm also in a system that's got not many people in it. There's only me and one other alliance member, so it's much easier to keep an eye on local and see if there's non-friendlies in there. We found a few bits and pieces so far. Ration grabber, recycler raider, freezer thief. It seems to be the same three. Maybe Erst's intel is incorrect.
Warp drive active.
Oof.
Warp drive active.
There's a few entities in local we'll need to keep an eye out on. I'm going to change my way of thinking a little bit. See if I can't
Warp drive active.
find what we're looking for in a slightly different way. Ooh, that's a pretty glow. Ah. Scanner jacker. Found a scanner jacker nearby. Scanner jacker. What have you got? Join the Tangier dungeon. Get yourselves in. Join the Tangier dungeon. Get yourselves in. La 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 la. Ectoplasmic skimmer. Airlock slammer. Still not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for though. He's not there. I can't believe that they're only in high sec. That would be a bit rubbish if you had to go only in high sec. Again, ectoplasmic skimmer. Not what we're actually looking for. I was going to look something up a second. So there is this, which if we I'll do the old share in a second. Here we go. So there's the Icelandic Yule lads. There's apparently 13 of them. And the mother. Can I zoom in? Yeah. So there is sheep coat clod, gully gawk, stubby, spoon licker, pot licker, bowl licker, door slammer, scare gobbler. Dude, that's eats your yogurt before you get anything. Sausage swiper, that's Rambo. Window peeper, doorway sniffer, meat hook, candle stealer, and grilla and lipple and grilla and lip. Oh, I can't even say that. But these are the actual Icelandic ones that the in-game ones are based off. So these are like little mischievous gnomes that come in, that cause mischief around the house in the seasonal period. Hello, Saviak. Welcome on in. Snatch sausages. Sausage swiper. So they arrive on different days: 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. So they all arrive on different days. Green meat from the track. Nice. But yeah. Hello, Dagdav. Outrima. There's no play at the moment. It's only join if you're joining the giveaways. And we're going a little longer because I had a nap and then we had a crash and it's been a bit chaotic at the beginning of this stream. I'm not gonna lie. Ectoplasm skimmer. It's not looking promising.
Warp drive active.
Garnet skin. I like garnet skins.
Warp drive active.
A wreck of the Kronos. Eesh. Someone got ganked on the gate.
Warp drive active.
The tradition nowadays with the 13-year-old lads is that children put a shoe by their bedroom window and get a gift every night from the 11th of December. Okay. For instance, night is supposed to come and put candy or small toys or fruit if they behave as they're not to get potato. Child keeps the kitchen checked where they ate all the baked goods over the holidays. Nice. So there's something similar in Polish tradition called Mikołajki, which on the 5th of December, kids will get presents inside their slippers. It's obviously a similar tradition of certain description. Do they eat lots of pierogi? I like pierogi. I like pierogi too. Do you like pierogi with meat, or do you like pierogi with fruit, or do you like pierogi with other stuff? We're not finding anything like we want here. I'm going to dock up because this is taking
Docking request accepted.
forevers. Yeah, they'll do pierogi with blueberries, sometimes with raspberries. They'll also do pierogi with cream cheese inside, prunes. Pierogi with prunes inside. Definitely not my cup of tea, but it is done. Right. We're coming at something a little tankier. Let's see if we can't just do a combat site instead. 11 of the 13 are kids of Arila and... I can't say that second word. Like Arila is like the anti... She's like
Drive active.
What's the word I'm looking for? She's like Krampus almost. We should be okay on Tengu, but we will just double. We will. Let's make sure that we're okay. Yeah, our shield is currently holding, so I'm not too concerned. .28 kilometers. I'll switch to a blue. Daro, thank you for the follow. Well, we'll get the track underway with this, and if we're holding our own at the moment, we should be okay. I can't imagine that we're not. So our orbit, 15 kilometers. I love all of this lore.
Advertisements started for 90 seconds.
Be good, otherwise the evil Santa will come and steal you and put you in a bag. Huh? No worries, Lone Star. Thank you very much, buddy. So apologies, it wasn't particularly entertaining for the first part. We spent ages looking for somebody that doesn't exist, basically, in Null. Come on, we get him. There we go. I should have probably put Rage on here. I put Heavy Assault, right? The Kaldari Navy ones on, rather than.
Adverts have ended.
378, 511. I suppose it does depend on application a little bit, but. Yeah, I don't want to have to fly to another station to get some Rage ones. I might have some on me. No, it doesn't look like it. No. I need a blockade runner as well before I start moving stuff around. How's the dailies going? 25. I'm not sure if we're going to end up struggling for damage app on the boss then. Need to skill myself into a blockade runner. Probably try and get myself a crane. Or a bustard. Bustard should be. Which one's a better one? Let's jump fatigue and walk force strength, so the bustard is better. Oh, here comes wave 2. No, there's no point in doing that. Let's try that. I can never remember what DST stands for. Everyone says, "Oh yeah, it's a DST." I'm like, yeah, gotcha. Deep space transport. Thank you. Blockade runner. Surely a blockade runner, you want high warp core stability and the ability to put an interdiction nullifier on it. Isn't that not a blockade runner? Am I overthinking this? DST is tank, while the blockade runner is cloak and speed. Right, okay. Phone. That's alright. You're a tank. We found out that you're one of the Yule lads. The actual real life ones, not the in-game Eve ones. One of the Icelandic Yule lads comes on the 20th and steals your sausages. That's definitely you. It's definitely you. So we're having a little. We were looking for the lads in this space. We couldn't find the first one. We couldn't find the water sucker at all, regardless of which system we looked in, whether it was yellow, orange, or red. So yeah, we've just decided that we're going to go and shoot some combat sites out. Hello, Big on it. Yeah, I'm not. Junga Kreka? I don't know how close that is to actually how you pronounce that, but.
A module has run out of charges.
There we go. Right. How was the food, Mr. Rambo? Was it satisfying? Was it sausage-fying? Oh, I was fire off. Fair enough. Okay, good. Miles away. Excellent. Yes. Very typical for a English person to absolutely annihilate somebody else's language for them. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're always very terrible at it. It's just one of those things. Right, this guy's only down. We're not doing it crazily fast, but we're doing pretty fast. I was going to try and get a Nighthawk, but I don't think my budget will stretch to a Nighthawk. No, at least you try. It's fun to listen to people try. Sorry, local is still relatively. Oh, we got some points at least. There we go. Alright, hit the reload button. And then we'll find out where the big guy is going to pop into. There he is. Well, he's not going to let me warp away, but he's also not doing any significant level of damage to me, so it'll be a case of just chipping away at his armor until his shields until he dies, which is not ideal, but it's better than nothing. And he's worth 6 million ISK out here, as opposed to like 3 million, 2 million in high sec. So he's definitely worth a bit more. He's definitely worth a bit more money out here. But yeah, I reckon a Nighthawk would be quite good at this. With the right. How long are you doing? 36 hours left on your booster. Now it'll be slowing me down a bit, but we should be alright. I'm running a Scorp Navy instead of my Widow now, a lot smoother. That probably makes sense. Also, we just trained in. We trained into a Vulture, so we have the skills to run the Nighthawk. That's my point, as well. Even though you can run a Godom in these sites because you don't need the restriction. There's no restriction in the null sec ones, is there, for Marauders? To be fair, I could put a buy order up. Okay. There's a cheetah roaming around here. Just going to keep him on D-scan. Just in case he decides to pop into the site.
A module has run out of charges.
So I'm trying to train into what the Alliance needs at most of its fleets. So at least it should be relatively easy for me to get participation, PAPs, participation certificates. So yeah, that's the idea. And then I can start worrying about actually shooting stuff. But interesting enough, this actually works quite well for the Nighthawk. Would actually work quite well in these sites. So there is that too. There it goes. By sheer attrition, we got rid of him. Not too shabby. 9 million. Went through quite a few heavy assault missiles though. That's the downside. But we'll walk on to the next one and see what we get. Rinse and repeat. Oh, too late. That's fine, I'll leave it as is.
Warp drive active.
Tempted to throw out some combat scans to find you. You are in the same system as me. I think somebody started this one. Because there's a bunch destroyed already. I could find you, but I suck at PvP, so it wouldn't do any good. Aw. I suck at PvP as well, so it could be a very slow shooting match. Yes, Will. That'll be exactly what it's like. Well, at least on my side. I can't say anything for you, but it'll definitely be like an old person fighting on my side. Hopefully the next wave that spawns in actually gives us about another 4 NPCs, and then we should be okay for actual... I mean, Shitty Heron tried to do scanning when everybody else in the world does it faster. Herons? Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was about to say, get yourself in a buzzard. You should be alright to be able to... Can you not fly a buzzard yet? That's another one they hand out. Okay. They're waiting for the anathema, and I like the anathema. Only because it's got better. I think it's got nice skins. And my main tune prefers is very much Amar focused. Which having the oversized shield mods on this one is definitely helping.
A module has run out of charges.
Come on, reload. There we go. The only problem, the biggest issue that I have with the sites, the scanning sites on this mission, on this event, is they are there's one can in each site, and plus another one that you can unlock if you have the right cryo tech. That's terrible. That's absolutely bloody awful. There should be at least 3 or 4 cans. And then an extra can if you have the tech with some really cool, much better loot in it. It's just ugh. As long as we keep an eye on Null, as long as we keep an eye on local, it looks like we're perfectly tanky to be able to deal with the ships. Where we've got plenty of buffer on the cap. Maybe the only thing I would change is put rage torpedoes on here, rage missiles on here rather than Kaldari Navy. But other than that, there's not much to it. Push V. V doesn't do anything. It's mapped to one of my mouse buttons, so it's much easier for me to remember which button to press. I have recall drone. I have 2 extra mouse buttons, and I have recall drones and D-scan mapped to those. It helps a lot. Eventually, I want to do a Joe Lost and have the foot pedal. And map it to the foot pedal. But that's after the prize for the Stream Deck. Which hopefully will be in the New Year sales, so we'll be able to see what happens the other side of the New Year. To the other side of the Christmas. Lucky you can't sign into the site. Yeah. Well, we're having a little nose.
A module has run out of charges.
Used with Monitor Rage. New market details. There you go. Bought me some missiles, Mum. I just now need to get them home. I've been wondering how many And well, and you need to do the site and a lodging. Nemesis? Nemesis, yes. Nemesis is. Nemesis is. I don't know, you know. I'm not sure. Was the Nemesis again? I can't remember. Nemesi. Nemesis. Nemesodes. Stealth bomber. Do. You could do them with torpedoes. I think they look really cool as well. I think they're really cool to fly.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
I've never flown one, but I think they look really cool. Nemesis. A murder of Nemesis. Like a murder of crows. There we go. Ooh, nice. So as soon as he's able to be free, you're going to be absolutely tearing it up. Okay, that's 20. Just waste a few rockets on the way through. There you go. This one should hit. It will feel super fast.
Adverts have ended.
That's what I was running this. That's what I've been running this. The few sites I've done in so far.
A module has run out of charges.
That's fine. I expected that. How are we doing on the track? 23 out of 25. We need 2 more. And then we will have done the mission. That we will have done the monthly reward. Excuse me. The problem is also I don't remember which I'm not 100% certain of like the area around this system. So I'm still learning which systems are next to this one, so I can keep an eye on the intel channel to see if there's anything coming through this way. I've been a bit hooked on Ark, but been doing the dailies and Eve. I see. Yeah, a lot of people are running Ark. I don't know. I'm just not. Yeah. Ark is just the new June MMO, which was then the previous MMO, which was then previous MMO. I don't know, it just feels a bit. Icelandic Uleds. Where am I? I want to go back to that, thank you. Can you participate in that combat? Yes. So if you do the scanning sites, you can do it without combat. And also if you do the mining sites, you can do them with only very minimal rat combat.
A module has run out of charges.
Again? Good deal. There we go. Play reward. So yeah, the mining's probably one of the easiest ways of doing it. If you're using an endurance, the mining will be probably most optimal. There we go. Right. Should we try and grab... Just have a venture? Well, one of the... Hang on. I want to go to... What's it? Let's go back home first.
Warp drive active.
Yes, it does, but you have to get to the end, obviously get to the end of the track or buy one, and they're ridiculously expensive at the moment if you're trying to buy one, because the blueprint only gives you one run. Yeah, the new one gives the new preservance or whatever it is does crazy numbers stats wise. But yeah, then doing an endurance is pretty good if you can train up into it.
Docking request accepted.
On the left-hand side in the bottom corner, where your daily login or present is, you should see a little flag underneath that. It says events. You can click on that, which will bring up this screen. You can also go to the agency finder in the top in your Neocom menu, and that will bring under exploration, under encounters, and then into Nexus. That'll also bring up the track. Put that in the item hanger. All of that can go in the item hanger. It's not terrible. Yeah, no, I'm probably with you on that one. When you saw it, and it was like, okay, I get you, but that's not really what we need. Right, okay. Let's do a quick round trip. To get some of those rage missiles, and then we'll be right back. Ration grabber right outside the station, within a few jumps of the station.
Drive active.
Which way are you taking me? Oh, 3 jumps, whatever it is. Just reconfigure ever so slightly, just in case I need it. It's going to be one of those rare ones that has that it's going to be used once in a blue moon, and people aren't going to use it. T3 mining barge with modes like the T3 destroyer but longer cooldown would be neat. Can see that.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Right, come on. Alright. We're alright.
Warp drive active.
T2 recon barges, one model convert covert ops cloak, one doesn't show on D-scan or combat probes. Yeah. Okay, nothing on D-scan.
Warp drive active.
And nothing in local. It's fine, we're all safe. Big right ship to do.
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged.
Do you want to get some of these missiles? I need to go. What I need on this ship is one of those containers.
Request accepted.
Just a small ship.
Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
That's one of the best things. That's honestly one of the best things about living in Nilsek. Just sit outside the station and watch the big ships go past. It's like, ooh, ah. Especially if you're relatively new. Is it small standard containers that have a mass of, yes. Is it mediums as well? 325, 390, yeah. Larges. 650, 780. And then it stops after that. There we go.
Containers cannot be assembled inside a ship.
Yeah, you actually got the lady to do a voice act for that. I'm quite impressed. Right. That should keep us a little bit more in ships. Sometimes it's easy to drop capital in high sec to get attacked.
Warp drive active.
Hmm. Interesting.
Warp drive active.
I also want to fly like something like a Liff or something as well. This tune is already quite sort of supporty. I can see it being. I can see myself flying a fax in fleet to help out.
Warp drive active.
The last time they did that was the Harvest Festival. Oh, interesting. Hello, Tizu. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Good to see everyone. Everyone's chilling out here on a Friday night. I appreciate it. Do appreciate it.
Warp drive active.
Avail yourself of the sound alerts. Play some Tangier Dungeons. Enjoy your evenings. Do whatever you fancy. Do what you like.
I dare you to join the dungeon, Smeghead.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Right, there we go.
Warp drive active.
Quick trip out and back again. My PI must be done by now.
Docking request
Yeah.
accepted.
Now PI's all done. I need to go and sort that out
Disabled. Waypoint reached.
and buy the necessary bits and pieces to go and replace it. Congratulations, whoever that was. Ice Storm filaments. We'll hack the can. Oh, got 3. Nice. Null sec Ice Storm, low sec Ice Storm filament times 2, low sec filament times 2 as well. And yours is sent firework crate, fireworks and a festival launcher, as per usual. Nothing new there, but that's okay. Right, change back to Tengu. And shove the M rages on in there. Fantastic. I'll keep both on there just for now, just in case I fancy it. But let's go and shoot some more people. What are we doing in the mining fleet next week? Should I fit a porpoise? I think we're just going to do something normal. We're going to do a normal mining rather than anything like the ice, because I don't think the ice mining doesn't really fit with fleet ops, if I must admit. Like, I hadn't remembered exactly what it was like, but I feel like it doesn't really go with the whole fleet operations side of things. So I think we should be alright if we just go standard mining on Tuesday. I don't think this one is empty.
Warp drive active.
It didn't fit, but if there's an escalation. Oh yeah, if we nominate food, ideally that would be great if we could find an escalation for Tuesday. That would be ideal. Darrow, do I have a corp? Not. I am in a corp, but I am not. I am not. I don't have a personal one. No.
Warp drive active.
I'm in multiple. I'm in a couple of different corps. I'm in Care Bears in HiSec, and I'm in ADFU in Null, which is where we are currently. I can recommend both. Both are very capable. They are nice corporations to be in. But yes, Care Bears Alliance is high sec. It is very much a non-PvP based corporation. We do a lot of PvE based stuff, especially things like level 4 missions and that include level 4 security missions, including burners, which is the main focus. But we also do, as part of that, run a mining fleet every Tuesday evening, where anybody can come along, bring their whatever ship they fancy. Or whatever they fancy to fly, and they get to keep what they mine. But yeah, that's kind of the content that we're doing HiSec. While as Null, I am trying to embrace the Null life as best as possible. I am trying to be much more PvP focused as best as possible. He says running PvE sites, but at least trying to get my head around that a little bit more and slowly ease my way into the way of flying and the way it works and the way of thinking.
Adverts
and
started for 90
checking
seconds.
things like local and other such stuffs. Actually, I think the application on these rages is worse, not better. Dank Dev is on the 7 stream streak. Thank you very much. Some others may have been on other stream streaks. I just have not seen it at all. My apologies if that's the case. Yeah. I never know what's the best on medium tier ships though. Like, is it better to use Rage or Javelin on cruisers? Because they're kind of literally middle. I'm guessing it's better to use javelins on frigates and Rage on battleships, but cruisers always sit in the middle. I'm never sure which one's best. I think Stoffel the Honey Badger might be on
Adverts
one.
have ended.
Oh, a streak. Yes, he is. I think he's one day. I think we worked it out that 1 day away from. He's 1 day away from a year of continuous stream streak. Javelin for range, and I think they're more accurate on small targets. They are. That bit I did. That bit I get. Oh, Debbie G! Hello, Debbie. Well, come on in. Oi, oi, Savaloy. How you doing, Mr. G?
Dimmy_G raided with 28 viewers.
What were you playing today? Because I don't think it was Blood Bowl 2. It's probably Total War Warhammer 3. Are you still Gobbos, or have you moved on to something else now as well? Yeah. I don't know why it says you play Blood Bowl 2. Stupid bot. Not as stupid as Windows. Doing an update right in the middle of my stream. Bastards. Skaven. Well, you're working your way through the under races. Could do, what else could you do? Well, plenty. Wolves, maybe? It's like I'm moving on to the good side. How was your stream? Did you win? Where are you winning, son? Chorfs. Yeah, that's true. Well, the Chorfs have just made it into Blood Bowl 3. Finally. I think Rick's going to be happy. Well, wait, I'm going to run and go get that for Panto. Good luck. Are you in it, or are you just going to it? Okay, watching. Fair enough. You go away and practice your "he's behind you," and we'll see you again. And thank you very much for the raid. It was very kind of you. Send you the track on Discord, Chris. Fantastic, thank Dev. I'll get that uploaded over the weekend, and it should be ready by Monday. I saw you redeem. Cheers for that. So about that boss, I thought I descanned.
A module has run out of charges.
I'm about to get joined by a Kronos. Or a Flycatcher. There's no nasties. There's no nasties in local, so they would be friendlies. Let's drop it down to 0.5. Yeah, I think they're outside. Looks like I'll have to get some javelins as well. There's only so many other skills that I want to use. I can't. There's so many ships I want to fly, and there's so many things that I want to do, and I can't. I want to spend all of the monies and do all of the things. So your wormhole exit closed behind you. Lovely. Always check the lifetime of the lifetime and the I got out of just far from home. Okay, fair enough. At least not too bad. I have 300,000 SP that need to be used, but I don't know what to put it into. Keep it. If you don't know what to put it into, keep it. Don't use it if you don't need to unnecessarily. They're not going anywhere. They don't expire, they don't get used up. They just sit there until such time as you as you need until you need them. I mean, last time I looked, Dangerous had something crazy like 25 million skill points that he hasn't used. Like, absolutely nuts. Salsa's got 19 million. We hit over a little bit. We hit over a little while ago. I mean, hell, I'm sitting on 250,000 now, and I had none earlier. That's just from bits and pieces.
Skill training completed. Skill training completed.
Have I got my missile? How are my missile skills? Okay, fine. No, that's alright. They're not all perfect, but they are pretty good. The only thing I'm missing is heavy missiles. But all of the additional skills are well trained. If that's true, they can expire out there. Make sure you redeem them from here, like your login rewards. That's somewhere where you definitely need to redeem them from. There you go. But yeah. I can fly a hauler. Tyra and badges are really good. So if you want to haul a lot of stuff, a Tyra is actually surprisingly useful. Badger. Oh, that reminds me, I'm going to test something. Weird logic chain. I just need to get... I was going to test something. No, it doesn't come up on my screen. I was hoping it'd come up on my screen, but it doesn't. I don't know why it's not doing it.
The module has run out of charges.
You have 380k SB in redeem list unowned throne. Nice. Learning to learn. I remember that. Learning to learn. You had to have learning skills to learn. That seemed very redundant. else should we learn? Information Command Specialist 5. Should we chuck a bunch of skills on that? Yeah, let's chuck a bunch of skills on that. Just get rid of that. Just get that cleared. There we go. 3 days left on that now. Only 1,064 days on this list. So not much. Your child will be 7 by then? Maybe even 8 by then. What, 365 days? So, you know, 700 and something is 2 years. That'll make him at least 7. And it's going to be and another 300 on top of that is a good, yeah. It quite possibly be 8 by then. No, he just turned 5. It is his 5th birthday on the 1st of October. Right, I think it's this battlecruiser and then we're... This battlecruiser and then we're shooting the battleship. I think it's going to be quite slow going. I might see what packs are left on the Marquee Dragon store. I can't believe we're that far out. Bloody hell. See if I can't get some plex and skill points together for this character. Help things move things along a bit. We started the Perseverance build. Nice. Well, we're only 200 away on the other tune. 200 and a bit. We'll get that done next week. Easy peasy. And we'll do the same. I've got Pioneer hulls already. So that would be very simple. Did I save myself a Night Hawk build? Yeah, I did. Well, I didn't. There's a few standard ones. The only problem with the standard ones is they never ever include any sort of active shield rep. It's passive shield rep, and the reliance is on Logi to help you with the active part. Hamgoot. That's definitely a Hamgoot. Right. What was I going to do? Yes. Getting the super high rate of fire on hams with implants and range is very, very nice too. I do need to, on this tune, do that. Because I'll probably use a lot of heavy assault missiles going forward. Or just missiles in general. This tune's got crystals, mid-grade, a bunch of mid-grade crystals on it. So this will be my PvE tune for the most part. I got high grade source set in curse, but I'm nervous about moving it. Yeah. Ain't gonna be cheap. There he goes. Finally. Amulet is set for super, yeah. I like a nice Askel plan set, but that's very much a not this tune, not this character type of thing. Oh, picked up a hard shell 2 dose. Nice. Probably keep that. Right, let's go and find something else. Got a quick look. We've got time for one more. That on an AL double tank though and boosts pushing 50 mil plus effective hit points. Yes. Can imagine. Don't leave me this way. I can't survive. No, I don't know if that means that somebody's in here or not, but we'll leave it for now. Okay, I've just made that one appear on the overview by selecting it to walk to. So I'm going to go with the fact that that's probably empty. Yeah. Dating Zenitra bomb could be rough, right? Yes, because they will not. Yes, Zenitras will not help you. I've said it for a while. I wish they had something bigger than Titans in the game. Really? I think Titans are plenty big enough. What's that one do? Energy turret tracking speed. Okay. I think the main issue is damage cap. Like, you can only deal a certain amount of damage to something before you can't put any more ships on it. I think they need to do something. Probably need to do something about that before they put anything larger in.
Exclamation mark, play the head, smeg head.
Is there a damage cap for ships at the moment? No, but I don't think there's anything particularly large enough that will need... Well, I don't know, actually. I'm not the best person to ask about PvP. Damage caps only on structures. Thank you, Tuzan. I thought that would be the case, but yeah. Exclamation mark play if you wish to get into the end of stream marbles giveaway. It's going to be we've had a little bit of extra time today, so should be pretty good. Exclamation mark play.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Maybe I should put a pointer on this to help application. Explosion radius, explosion velocity bonus. Just got back to the house from window shopping. Why were you buying windows? We're all doing right, I think. I mean, nobody said they're choking or hyperventilating or anything. So I'm going to assume that most people are okay. Until told otherwise.
Ak BGGK SKTKSJ smeg head.
Yes, the latch. What?
Adverts have ended.
I wanted to see if Brian can make choking noises. Turns out no. Well, not at least not that one. You might have to try. You might have to try a different setup. For science. Exclamation mark play. Get yourself into the giveaway. Lucky when you have dinner? No worries, Dark Slider. Absolutely fine. You shall have a marbles giveaway at the end of the stream. The Stormhive shards still don't have a price on them yet. LC shield damage. Yes, Kev. We're flying a Tengu. We should hopefully have shield damage. It will, and it is doing a very fine. It's doing a very fine job of tanking the universe right now. I wish it could do a little bit more damage, but yeah. Beggars can't be choosers. Faction ballistics ain't cheap though. Yeah, and they're only like, what was it, 0.5? It's only like a 0.5 improvement over the other ones, over the T2s. So, I think overall it's like... Yeah, if we've got T2s on here, we've got a 10.5 rate of fire bonus and a 10% application bonus, and then you've got, what, 11 and 12. So there is a little bit in it, but not crazy. Oh, you could probably roll that. You could probably get that rolled with abyssals, yeah. I'd guess. Join the Tangier Dungeon. Well, somebody's selling a Vespers for 7.5 billion. Bargain. And the limited time ones are 8%, but with 8% of velocity bonus. But yeah, these three they're all roughly about the same price. They're all about 120 mil, as opposed to less than a mil for the ballistic 2s. Explosion velocity is better for application. Yes, the faster it explodes, the more it catches. That would make sense. So by putting a precision script in, you lose the size of the explosion, but you gain 16.5% in its velocity. But yes, they are. Especially for 2 Stone Duck. Welcome on in. I think I've got some officer mods somewhere, not in asset safety. I have no officer mods. Never ever had one. Never ever had any officer mods whatsoever. I'm now in the right area of space to probably start looking for some, but I've never had any. Wonder will do Titan Caldari Phenomena Generator stack with the shield buff you can spawn in, or what? I have no idea, Tucson. No bloody clue. What's a tanker carrier? Nice. Alright, we spawned the dude. The dude. There we go. Super, not so much though. Never seen an officer DCU damage control unit. Yeah. Aren't they all drone ones, the damage control units? Don't you have to find the drone officers? Can't remember now. Exclamation mark play. Get yourself into the marbles giveaway. This will be the last one that we destroy, and we'll head home after this. Whee! Also, I don't know. I'm also thinking that the Winter Festival pack as well, that's available in the store right now, is not an amazing pack either. I mean, it's only $50, which is actually quite short. But it's quite short on Plex, and I don't really want the multiple character training certificate. So I really don't know. I just feel like it's a bit... Like, I probably want to try and get a level 3 mastery pack instead of that. Yeah, they have the little extra stars or something up here on them. Hmm. There's a rattlesnake outside my door. Chaotic 15? Get out of our space, will you? What are you doing? Don't be pinching my stuff. It's off, Chaos. This last few days before Christmas skin charges up. But after the Mastery Pack sales, this wasn't tempting at all. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. There we go. We're relatively getting some relatively consistently getting some stuff. Like skins and bits and pieces, so that's not too bad.
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged. Warp drive active.
We've got 32 million in these storm hive shards.
Autopilot
So again,
disabled. No waypoint set.
all right.
Autopilot engaged.
Thank you. I may just straight up buy some Plex. And then buy some skill boosters for this character. More like the Prodigy and Graduate bundles. There's still a bunch of those on the Marquee Dragon site left over. Right, let's go and take those out. That one out. We'll leave that one in, actually. That one, that one. Well, that one, that one. No, I want to leave that one in, and that one in. And getting me some containers in here to sort all of this stuff out. We've got 81 Stormhive shards. 81 million. Not too bad. Gotta find someone nearby that I can sell them at, but it's still pretty good going. It's actually what I've been sitting in 4-hour station. Do you have an eStore creator code? I do not, Jake, I'm afraid. I am not a currently an Eve partner. 2 stoned, thank you very much for the follow, it's very kind. I'm not currently an Eve partner, I am working towards it. And streams like this with this many people in them are definitely helping. But yes, I'm not current. I was narrowly. I was very close. They told me in my last application. So hopefully I'll be just past the finish line now next time round. I need this is a few more big streams. Well, streams like this, like, are going to get me Twitch partner at the rate we're going. So, yeah. It's crazy. If I keep going at this rate and getting a few streamers over the average of 75, Twitch partner is probably just as likely as Eve partner at this rate, which would be mind-bogglingly incredible. Hello, Tasselhoff. Welcome on in. Exclamation mark play to get yourself into the marbles giveaway. We are going to start that fairly very soon. Fairly very soon. Right. Where are we on the track? That got us to 215. We probably need to be able to do that a little bit faster. I think the Tengu's good. It's just not quite. It doesn't quite have the damage output that we would like it to have. So something like, I mean, a Godon would be fantastic, or a Widow. But yeah, we need something a little bit chunkier. Torpedoes would actually work quite well, I think. Max velocity, explosion radius. Launch rate of fire is shielding. Don't know. I'm not training into Black Ops. Well, I could train into Black Ops. I mean, apparently it's good fun to fly around in Black Ops ships. And torps would work. Because we know they work. This is me. This is it, though. It's just, I want all of these things. I want all of these things. I want them all. But I can't do them all. There's only so many things I can do. It's like, ah! Want all of the skills. Give me all of them. Because I go back to my normal tune, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can fly all of those bits. Like, I was watching people fly them in. I was watching people fly them in, like. People were doing the sights in Vindicators as well. I could do that. But yeah, it's just like, Hence my long-term goal of getting one on any high-sec ships. But yeah, I will hopefully get there. I will hopefully get there. Right. But it is marbles time. Too few toes. Did you drop a knife? But thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you. Alright. This looks like quite a fun track. I like the background. Hee hee, 2K's amazing crazy adventure. 30 of you in so far. Exclamation mark play to come in. Let's have a quick look over the thing. We're going to go a condensed spiral. Means that this little wall of rainbow will force everybody down through the funnel. There's some pegs in there. Not necessarily knock anybody out, but it's definitely going to bump a few people around. Then there's a small elevator up into a spinner. A bunch of crossovers, getting worse as we go down. Then, expected in the tracks, we've got 2 easy paths around the outside. Around the outside. With the tube in the middle. Concentric spinners there. It looks like the teleporters will possibly move you back into the middle of the pegs. Either way, you'll end up in the funnel. Down through another concentric spinner. Down into the wheel. Over the peg track here. Then the sliding blocks. Cool, there's quite a few of them. It's going to take you a little while to get through that lot. Then another wheel. Down through here. Not sure what the plus means. Either way. Hopefully drop yourself into the heart. Down through the brush, out the bottom, into the bucket. Some of you may not back this, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Exclamation mark play to get yourselves in. If you're not sure, type it again. I'm sure that won't be too bad. We are going to start the 1 minute countdown for right now. It is spin on the wheel for first place. We have 15 million in ISK for 10th, 20th, 30th.
We're all gonna D
40th.
Smeghead.
We're all gonna D. We're all gonna D. So 10th, 20th, 30th, every 10th place wins 50 million in ISK. And also the last place finisher also wins 50 million in ISK. If I take one of those places off you, you get a bonus. Default that place, welcome on in. Come on, Brian, work with me. Let's see if I can break my record for yeeting off the track, Lone Strider. Get yourselves in. If you're not sure, type it again. 15 seconds left to go. And then we'll be there. They've made gas officers locked to barges and made new mods for frigs. Don't think so. I think there's always been like different ones for frigates and destroyers, and larger ones for barges and exhumers. Right, the Rad Rambo is looking like he's currently in the lead. The world record is 2 minutes and 8 seconds. So most people get through here. Rambo's in there, Bob Looney's in there too, Zan, Cyberlink J, Lunatron slides through without any issue, but Stoffel taking the lead currently without Rima. Lunatron's there, Calicoco, Bob Looney, Dario, Dank, Dante, out Rima, Alandar. There you go. Mad Rambo's on the outside. Bob Looney's going to try down through the middle. Everybody else is trying to go around the outside. Around the outside. Stoffel's into the concentric circles, but Outrima gets a nice little push round thanks to the spin. Although Kevin is down through the middle at the moment. They're all juggling to see who can drop out first, but Kevin is through into the pegs. He's probably going the first one. Oh, no, not quite. Rima's going back into first place again. Kevin, Captain Riker, Stoffel, Flyboy, Drift Down, Alandar, Akikaz, Two Stoned, Begonak, Tasselhoff, Dark Slider, Saviak. Everybody's coming in. Everyone's now working their way up through the sliding blocks. Outrim is a couple stages ahead of everyone else. Captain Riker and Kevin are in second place joint at the moment with Stoffel, Dark Slider, Zeticus, Captain Riker, Flyboy in the next group behind. Then there's 6 in the group following that. There's Zlatcha, Vasselhoff, Saviak in the group following that. Mad Rambo, Tasselhoff in the group following that, etc., etc., etc. Right at the very back there, we've got Ludicrously Analog. He knows that's a prize winning position. He knows what he wants to be doing. Everyone went through the plus, doesn't really do anything. As I thought it might. But Outrima looks like they're going to take first place, barring some strange, weird happenings. But Outrima makes it into the bucket at the very bottom. Congratulations, Outrima 711. You are the winner of the spin on the wheel. Now we're looking for the 10th place finisher, 20th place finisher, etc., etc. Zeticus, you are 50 million ISK richer. Zalatra has somehow died. I'm not entirely sure how that happened. And Saviak. Did you bounce off the sponge? I don't really know how you did that. Everybody else might have make it okay. Maybe you got a bad bounce out of the heart or something? I don't know. That was weird.
Hey, what did I do? Smeghead?
Smeghead? But there's 35 of you left in the race. Here comes Jake Bordereau and Azar. Is Azar and Jake going to finish before the big wall of flame comes? Outrima did. Azar didn't. That'll be your total thing. 53 million. My stream is really blurry. It might be your end, Alandar. You might need to refresh and quality settings. That's the first time. So, oh yeah. Okay, so Alriba 771 wins the marbles race and taking their total to 3. We have Zeticus in 10th place for 50 million in ISK. 20th place goes to Ixchale for another 50 million. 30th place goes to Lone Strider 70 for 50 million. And last place finisher, Jack Bordero. You are 50, also 15 million ISK richer. Thank you very much, Stoffel. Very kind. How do you register IDN? You type !IGN followed by your in-game name. Zeticus. So type !IGN, then put space, and then put your in-game name in. That's it. Perfect. And next time you type IGN, it will remember your name and recall it. And that works across all streams, not just this one. It'll work in CCP stream, it'll work in Rambo stream, it'll work in the Dangerous D stream, it'll work in anybody who has that bot, and pretty much everybody has it. It's like one of the first things that most people get set up on.
I want to go where everybody knows your name, Smeghead.
Sinatra loves that. Let's make it more expensive. Sinatra has to pay channel points for it. Everybody else can just pay coins. Right, let's give out some prizes, shall we? I had a very large stockpile while working through it. It does build up quite nicely.
Smeghead, Smeghead, Smeghead.
Smeghead, Smeghead, Smeghead. Alright, calm down. Right, where's the... I could not see my contract page then for a second. But Outrima 711, copy that, paste you into this. Next, look at Vegeta, as that's probably everything is going to be saved. And then we'll move to the giveaway wheel. There we go. Give it a quick spin and see what you win. Got to do a small sign-out vigil for the horde that won. Oh, burn. And it's a ship. Nice. One authoress is all yours. Congratulations. Sniper Crow stream giveaway, there we go. Authors is lovely. I think we could have too much fun with Brian. Have as much fun as you like with Brian. Just don't be nasty. He's doing me a service. There we go. There's your authoress. Very good. Actually, fitting that for combat exploration works really, really well. It's very tanky. Does pretty good damage output. I think it's generally across the board. It's a really, really nice ship. So enjoy flying that. That is up in Jita for you. You got a week to claim, and that should, yeah, be there for a while. I jumped into a system with full wall targets in my unarmed Astero. Let's go visit Popfin. No, don't. I'd rather be in combat space than go there. Right, Liet Trip. Liet Trip. Give money. 50 mil in ISK. Coming from Sniper Crows. There's a stream giveaway. There we go. Exhale. Any court recommendations? EVN is rather lame. Well, you're more than welcome to come and join us over in Cavez. I can't promise it will be amazing, but you'll be in the area of space where I normally run missions, and you're more than welcome to come along and start learning the rules and bits and pieces from there. I think Eve Uni is probably better as a website than it is as a corp at the moment, personally. Right, there's Javian Shale. There's 50 million ISK for you. That's 20th place. That's 10th. That's first, 20th, 10th, and 20th sorted. 30th place goes to Lone Strider, which is Void Strider. Thank you very much. Oh, Void Strider. Is it just Void Strider? You're not anybody else. There's a lot of Void Striders. Kerberers? No. Not there. $50 million in this. It's a Sniper Crit stream giveaway. I am the original. There we go. Void Strider. That is yours. 50 million ISK richer. And then finally, Jake Bordereau with Slavic Stark. The lesser known of the Stark brothers. Or sister. In this case. 50 million in ISKs. Sniper Crit stream giveaway. There we go. Prize is all gifted and bits and pieces. So, if you want to join Care Bears, then the best person to speak to would be either Mr. Higgs Boson, commonly known as Stoffel the Honey Badger. You can go and have a little chat with him. He will be able to onboard you into Care Bears if that's something that you're interested in. Or if you fancy a bit more of a nullsec alliance, then ADFU is recruiting. You'll need to speak to Mad Rambo about that one. He'll be able to point you in the right direction for that. No worries, Jake. Cool. Right, prices all dished out.
Ads
Everybody's
started for 90 seconds.
Yay! Well, we'll wait until the ads are finished and then we'll come back. We'll wait until it all comes back. But yeah, I need to we could definitely try and fly next week. We'll try and fly some of the event sites in some other ships. We know it works really well with the we know it works excellent in Uvaga. That was never a problem. We might want to try it in one of these. Try it in the Vindy. See what happens. I might need to go and get... I will probably have to try and get a slightly better... repper on this one. Otherwise it could fall over again. I hear Horde recruiting. No. Too soon. Too soon. Order no more. Order no more. I mean, how long have Pandemic Horde been Pandemic Horde? I mean, easily half the length of the game, if not twice as long as the game. I can't imagine that. They're like OG.
Adverts have ended.
Crazy to think that they've just stopped. Okay, so yeah, Codeface, maybe have a chat with Stoffel. In game as Higgs Boson, they might. I don't know if you fancy joining Care Bears. I'm sure we'd love to have you. You need to be ideally. You need to be around Shima, around Amar Shima. Have a chat in Sniper's Nest, and yeah, feel free to. I'm in there if you want, mate. You're everywhere. Higgs Boson's in Rambo's Pub, Care Bear's Den, Lost Out Boys Channel, My Nest, Gideon G. Can't even. Oh, you're not in Steve's. As for the others, I don't know, but I'm just quick looking through some of them. You're in a lot of the same ones as me, put it that way. Yeah, but if you have a chat with Higgs in my channel, if you want to come and join us, more than welcome. We, like I say, I do mining every Tuesday in near our home system. That's the Sniper's Nest. If you search for that in channels in game, that's my in-game channel. So on the right hand side, you'll see a little like chat channels. If you click on it, you can bring up the chat channels thing, and if you type in the Sniper's Nest in here and click on join, you should be able to join the channel. And you're more than welcome, yeah, have a little chat around, see yourself. I see MC Face, I see you. I see you. There you go. Introduce you to. Right, but that is it for us for this week. Let's go and find someone to raid and someone to pass you all on to. Oh. It's been a good week. It's been an interesting week. I had a very quiet day yesterday, but today's been absolutely huge. So, it's all over the... Two Few Toes, Two Stone Dart, Darrow and Summonus, thank you very much for the follows. Really appreciate that. Dimmy and Mad Rambo, thank you very much for the fantastic raids, and also the host from Mr. Rambo as well. Oh, I am going to go and keel over and fall asleep. After probably finishing off the dishes. Just make sure that we're okay. Let's radio out into someone who is currently streaming, and also B, Contempo will be probably finishing, so there's no point in going to raid him. As much as I would love to, he is usually on roughly the same time as I am. Is there anybody on from ADFU? Yes, there is. You know what? I know we raided him yesterday. I'm going to raid him again today. I don't care. He's such a nice guy. I can't not raid him again. Chaotic 15, we're going to go in a raid. He's such a nice guy. It's great seeing him back streaming again and back enjoying the game, so I want to give him as much support as possible. So please give him a follow, spam him with emotes. But until next week, Monday we'll be back out shooting we're back out in high sec.
Have a good
some
weekend,
stuff up.
Smeghead.
Have a good weekend to you, Smeghead, as well. Thank you very much, everybody. Greatly appreciate you all being here and sticking around. Only half of you ran away. The rest of you stuck in. So, very much appreciate that. And thank you for sticking me through bloody Windows restart as well. Very annoying. But until next week, look after yourselves. Fly safe. Have a great weekend. And I shall see you all on the other side. Good night.
Sniper Chris just raided with 178 viewers.
God damn, Sniper. Chat, what's happening? Holy shit. Oh my god, Snipe. First time chatter? Yeah, definitely sniped. How you guys doing? Oh my god. Caught me off guard, Snipe. How you guys doing? Welcome in, chat, Raiders. Holy shit, that deserves a giveaway, chat.
Ascot Racecourse in
Thank you for the follow, guys.
1711. Ironic as I won fuck all on that day too.
Oh my god.
Proper name for those cats is absolute servitude, isn't it? Something